Can't hear anybody right now. It's all good. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me all good. If you can, just don't have to respond or anything. Great to have you all today. Great to have you all today. Excellent. Let's make sure that we're all warming up, getting ready for the workout. I'm not going to be playing any music, so let's make sure we're playing some music in your environment. You're putting yourself in a good space, feeling good. That's a big part of the workout. It's good, feel good space, something that you're comfortable in. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Let's make sure we're warming up, getting ready, because we're just going to get started once the workout does begin in just a few moments. All right, it's 9 o'clock. We're going to get started here in just a second. We're going to get our last couple of people trickling into the room, and then we're going to begin. Cool, guys. So welcome to Community Sweat Saturday, August 29th. Pumped to be here. Love doing this. So today is a full body workout. No equipment's necessary, but if you have it, feel free to bring it. Each set we do is going to be for 40 seconds unless instructed otherwise. And in between each set is going to be a 30-second rest. After 20 minutes, we have a 1-minute water break. Definitely necessary after about an hour of working out. If you have questions, feel free to write them in the comment section. I'll do my best to get to you as quickly as possible. And let's get this workout started here. Get this timer going. Let's make sure you're playing some music. You are in a good environment. That's key. That is key part of the program, is being in a good environment. So we're going high knees. So we're standing nice and tall, driving our knees up through our hips into our core. 20 seconds each side, combined for 40 seconds. Ready? And begin. Really driving the knees through the hips, through the core. And these really sneak up on you. These truly do sneak up on you. And switch sides. Let's make sure we're switching sides here. Ten more seconds here. And shake it out, shake it out. So these really do creep up on you. These are nice. I really like these high knees. And if you've got ankle weights or something, you can definitely clip them on, no problem at all. In the beginning of the workout, the 30 seconds seems like a little bit long, but it really goes fast as we go throughout the workout. So just taking more as a little bit extra warm up here. All right. Rolling back again in 5 seconds. Ready, and begin. If you want to present more of a challenge, don't put this foot down. Keep it up. Balancing. Keep your core nice and tight. Keep going. Five more seconds. And switch. Don't ever mind me if I walk in the middle of a set. Don't ever mind me. Just listen for my voice, my instruction. 10 more seconds. And stop. Nice. Shake it out again. I'm going to do that one more time. One more time. So you're feeling it right here in the groin. It's like right in the hips area. This is a really good exercise because it burns calories, doesn't really build any like mass. So really good one here. Ready, and begin. Again, if you got ankle weights, great attachment. At the gym, you could attach cables. Right, lots of options here. And switch. At some point in this workout, we'll definitely need like a couch or a chair or something sturdy. So get that mentally prepared at some point in this workout. We're looking for that kind of object. And stop. I do consider that no equipment still because everyone has like a couch or something in their home, right? So that's definitely considered no equipment. Now we're going to do side steps. So we are going to get in a really squatted low position. So if you're playing tennis, golf, basketball, any sport, in your ready stance, or if you don't play any sport, it just doesn't matter. Just get in your ready stance. You're getting nice and low. The lower, the better. Really stick that butt out. Really get that butt out. Get that fold open. And we are just doing 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. We're going back and forth for 40 seconds. If you've got a band, use it. If you got a dumbbell, you can add it too. Ready. And begin. Really sit back on those heels. Really try and get the knees back. Really avoid tippy toes. Really avoid the tippy toes. 20 seconds. You don't have to have your head up necessarily, right? So if your neck's kind of getting tired, just keep your head down, right? You don't have to have your head up for this. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. And let's pop up. Shake it out, right? So definitely crucial that we have some water here. There you go. My water bottle right over here. All right, going again. In 3, 2, and 1. Just being in this stance really helps shape you out and just be strong in the hips. You be loose with your hands, loose with your neck. You only really need to keep your eyes up if you're competing or doing something, right? Right now, you just straight down. 10 seconds. And stop. Good work. So, for instructional purposes, for this third set, I'm going to add a band. So, to help you guys give some completeness to the workout. You don't need a band, obviously, right? I just did it twice without it. I'm going to add a band. If you've got one, this is how you'll use it. Right around the ankles. Ready. And begin. Right, just a really cheap piece of equipment that makes a big difference right in your hip flexors, right? More of an educational point if you get the chance to get something like this, real cheap, Highly recommend. 20 seconds. Whew. Really get those hips. There we go. 10 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Almost there. And stop. Whew. While I'm instructing, you should be giving yourself a little bit of a stretch. Okay, so now we're going to do a split squat. So this is where I also wanted to start thinking about maybe getting to a couch for the next set here, right? So split squats. You're in a split position. We're focused on the heels. Knees don't go over the toes. We breathe in on the way down. This is the secret sauce. Secret sauce is right here. Holding this position, creating a pick from this leg down, mechanically coming up from the glute. Breathe in, hold 1, 2, 3, breathe out. 20 aside, ready. And begin. If you need to, hold on to something. You don't have to be in the middle of the air. You can absolutely stand by anything to help keep balance. 10 seconds, then we're switching. And stop. Let's switch immediately. And begin. Right? If you have this front leg elevated or this back leg elevated, it'll help create a bigger pick here in the glute. A couple more seconds. And stop. So for the second set, if you have a couch available, I recommend using it. If you want to further improve the glute, if you don't have that piece of equipment, just use the same exercise we just did. This is the cousin of it, right? We're putting our feet up on something elevated, getting into a position like this, and we're breathing in on the way down. See how much lower I can get? I can get so much lower now, which means I can work more in my glutes. Gonna get started in 3, 2, and 1. So if you don't have a couch, just use the floor. And if you can, that hold at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, boom. And switch. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. And stop. Woo. Of course, you feel it in your quads too. Absolutely. I mean, this is also a quads exercise. I just don't do this exercise for my quads. I do it for my glutes. So you can either do split squat or the Bulgarian on the couch. Going back in 10 seconds. Woo. Ready. And begin. All right, this is a really good glute exercise. This is one you guys definitely just want to remember. Remember, no gym. This is an elite exercise. And switch. Breathe in, hold 1, 2, 3, breathe out. That hold at the bottom is not a rest. It makes it harder. 1 more. Hold, and up. Whew. Make sure you're getting a stretch. All right, so now we're going to be on the ground. And we're going to work on our hamstrings now. We're going to work on our hamstrings. First one, we're going to do a hamstring bridge walk. So we're going to be in a straight body forming position. We're going to lift up off the ground, straight leg, but we are walking out like this. Really put pressure on your legs when they are straight. That's how we get the hamstrings. Listen for my voice. I'm going to tell you to go the opposite direction. So one direction one way, then the other. Pay attention. Ready. And begin. Really dig those heels into the ground. Lift those toes up figuratively. And really press. You feel it in your hamstrings. And go in the other direction. You can. So clockwise, counterclockwise. Almost there. And stop. Whew. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Awesome. So we're going to do this again, and then we're actually going to begin a superset in the middle of this one, and we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So going back again in a couple seconds. Think of like a towel or a band or something to use, and just and begin. Use a shirt, towel, whatever. Make sure you really hold your body up. And other direction. Five seconds. And stop. Woo! Nice. So grab that band or grab that towel, or if you don't have any, it's okay. We're going to lay down. It's the superset. Putting this around the balls of our feet, legs straight, laying back. We're holding this for 20 seconds. Give you guys another moment. Just get ready. Get in position. Going in 10 seconds here. And then we're going back to the hamstring bridge walks. We're not done with those. Okay, ready. And begin. Stretch it out. Keep that leg straight. Hold it here. And switch. And hold. Couple more seconds. And stop. Nice. Put your band down. Now going back to the glute bridge walks. Last set. Rest for a moment. Going in 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Keep those hips up off the ground. Don't let your body low. Keep it high until you press through the hamstring. And other direction. Ten seconds. And stop. Woo. Nice. Grabbing the band. Really just getting right into the stretch. Get in stretching position. Ready and begin. So we're done with the bridges. We're going to just focus on the stretch for one more set. Minimal rest here. This is a dynamic rest. This is us getting back to center while being highly productive, working on our tires, working on our backside, and switch. Anyone who's physique driven, physique motivated, hamstrings and stretching, absolute must. So just doing it together. 10 seconds. And stop. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're going right back in just like 10 seconds. Last set of this. All right, ready. And begin. Ten seconds. Really take big breaths in. Really feel your diaphragm. Really get to know that muscle and switch. It's right in your core. It's right below your ribs. Say hi. Say hello. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to you ever, but it's there. It helps. Focus on it while you stretch. Hello, Mr. Diaphragm. And stop. Nice. Stand up. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. So hopefully you're still by your couch, okay? We're going to do an elevated glute bridge here. So if you don't have your couch or your chair, you don't have to use the couch. You can just be on the ground doing this. So we're on the couch. Oh, if you can do it, because this is considered no equipment in my eyes. Right up against your couch. Put your heels up right at the corner, okay? We're breathing out on the way up, squeezing at the top. The squeezing motion at the top is natural. It's not forced. You just drive up, squeeze. You feel your glutes squeezing right here. Breathe in, hold, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. We're going 40 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Definitely recommend keeping your hands on your glutes. If you're new to this class, put your hands on your glutes and feel how the mechanics work here. They get soft and wider as they come down, and they get tight and hard as they come up. These are your biomechanical movements in your hips and in your glutes. Understanding these concepts changes your whole outlook on your glutes. Hold it, 1, hold it, and stop. Excellent. Excellent. Going 2 more times there. After we finish this exercise, we're on a 1-minute water break. So 2 more sets, then 1-minute water break. If you've got a band or weight, I recommend putting it on. Going again in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. When you work on glute bridges and other glute exercises, it really starts with physical touch first. You work on physical touch. You feel the mechanics. Then your brain starts to create a signal from your brain to your glutes where you're targeting, and then there's no looking back. Now you got it. Now you've got that squeeze. You know what it feels like, and every time you work out, that's how you want it. 10 seconds. Almost there. And hold it, squeeze the top, squeeze, and down. There we go. So for this last set here, keep double pump at the top. So when we go to the top, 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. Double pump at the top here. Going in 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. We're going with the double pump. Breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. And holding it longer at the bottom. You want to hold at the bottom and the top. 10 seconds. Hold it, pump, and down. 1 minute water break, folks. We are on a 1 minute water break. You've earned this one. And now we're transitioning into upper body. We're transitioning into upper body. Hope everyone's had a great week. Hope everyone has some great plans for this weekend. I hope there's a lot of positivity going on. If there's not, that's okay too. That's okay too. We all go through it and it really helps us move forward. So it's okay. Not everyone's in a positive place, and that's totally, totally fine. So we're doing rear delts. We're doing rear delts. So now we're working on our shoulders here. So we're going to get in a squatted low position like this. So we're kind of engaging our lower body still. We're not letting it off the hook just totally. But our arms are down, working on our rear delts here, right? So you can keep your arms bent. Don't have to have your arms straight. They don't have to be straight. I want them actually bent like this. And because this targets more of back of the shoulder rather than your traps. If you focus with your arms really straight, it's going to focus on your traps, right? If we keep our arms bent, it's going to work on our rear delt, which is behind our shoulder, specifically isolating it, right? Isolation. So we're going to go in 5 seconds here. Ready? And begin. Knuckles facing forward. You don't have to look up. Just keep your head down. Listen. "20 seconds. Breathing in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. Couple more seconds and stop. Woo! Good work. It's almost as if you commit more to just bending into it, just like go all the way down, it's easier than if you like go halfway and you use your like lower back. Because if you just commit to squatting low, just like this, you're not going to use your lower back, right? So I know if you're probably feeling in your lower back, that's because you're doing like this, right? So your lower back is literally like, it's pulling you up. But if you just commit to sticking down, you're putting it all right here, right? So try that. Gonna go again in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Nice flat back I've got, right? Nice flat back. But being loose on the way down. So when they're going down, you can be looser, right? We're stretching out, stretch out, squeeze the top. Stretch out, squeeze the top. Couple more seconds. And stop. Good work. Good work. All right, we're going back in 10 seconds. Going back in 10 seconds. Last set here. Last set. Ready. And begin. Breathing in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. 20 seconds here. 10 seconds. And stop. There we go. There we go. All right. Getting mad. All right. So now, all right, we're going to go down and we're going to do some chest push-ups here. We're going to do some chest push-ups. All right. So now this is, it's about to get real right now. All right. Energy levels are about to drop. But this is a power. This is a might of your willpower here. Right? Because doing push-ups for 40 seconds is a bit unreasonable, right? So what are we really doing here? We're essentially just pushing ourselves for 3 sets in a row, right? So if you want to improve your push-up, strengthen your chest, lengthen the chest muscles, right? We just have to grind it out, right? We're not together, right? We're home. So just go slow, get through it. If you need to be on your knees, we're going on our knees here, hips out. But other people were up. We're going 40 seconds, 3 sets, push-ups, all right? Ready. And begin. Breathe in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. This is all just struggling together. Just struggling together for 3 sets, 40 seconds. 20 seconds. And stop. There we go. All right, 30-second rest. This really is a strength of the brain. Really just sticking with it, being tough, getting tougher. Don't have to be an athlete or to be tough. You just want to be tough daily. It's better being tough. You can also be tough love and tough soft too, right? It's okay to be both. All right, again, ready, and go. 15 seconds. And stop. And just in general, working out chest is so important. It helps with your posture. People always think of back and shoulders when they think of posture, but chest has everything to do with it, right? Long, lengthened chest muscles help keep your shoulder blades and your back up without it overdeveloping in the backside, right? So this is really great maintenance. I know push-ups get a bad rep, but they're actually good. That's why they get used. Going again in 3, 2, and begin. "15 seconds here. And stop. Whew. Way to get through that, team. Way to get through that. All right. So now we're going to do something called swimmers. And these are similar to Superman's, but I really like this exercise. I think it's actually such a good one. So swimmers, it's like you're doing breaststroke on the floor here. Okay? So we're going to lie down in our pool of sweat and just love it. Okay? We're going to have our arms straight, okay, and our legs wide. And we're going to go, right? So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So as my hands go forward, my legs go wide, and then they come together like a torpedo. And this shreds out our back. It shreds out our back. So you're going to feel this all over the back. We're going to go for 40 seconds. Ready. And begin. These are like our surf muscles, right? For all of us surfers in here. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Heart rate's up. My heart rate's up. Going again in 10 seconds. Going again in 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. 10 seconds. And stop. Oh, man. Getting worked. I'm getting worked. Oh. 20 seconds. Going back in 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. 10 seconds. And stop. Shit. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, so this one I've never showed in this class before. Okay, so this next exercise is called a pendulum. And this is continuing to work out on our back. It kind of fits into the category of weird exercises like the one we just did, but like they're somehow really good for you. It's in that weird class. So you're going to be like squatted down, okay? You're going to put your arms down straight like a pendulum. Like this is like a swinging motion, right? Arms straight, and you are rotating. Rotating. You're going to feel like your back is just being like just twisted. Right? Here's a side view of what I'm doing. It's like a swing in golf, except you're not like going with your hips, right? In golf, you swing with your hips like that. Here, we're keeping our hips square, and we're only rotating with our arms, and our arms pull our back. Our arms are pulling our back. Everything's facing forward except our arms, okay? So 40 seconds back and forth. Ready. And begin. And you want to ideally keep your arms like together, right? You actually don't want them separating. You want them tight. You want this tight. Because if you are open them, it's not the same, right? You want to keep this tight. Really lifting through, not just swinging. It's when you get to the top, you lift through it even higher. Couple seconds and stop. Relax. So now, done our first set together, right? If you got weight, right? You're doing that, right? It's more of like ticking. It's not swinging. It's more ticking, right? Because we're here, boom, set, boom. More of a ticking motion. Going in 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. And stop. Woo. Nice. Last set and then a water break. Last set, then a water break. So try and hold it. All right, last set here. Ready. And begin. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Oh, man. All right, 1 minute water break, folks. 1 minute water break here. We are 2/3 of the way done with this workout. We are 2/3 of the way done. Awesome. Going back in 30 seconds here, folks. 30 seconds. So we're going back on the ground. Next exercise. And we are actually doing a tricep push-up from our knees. So we are doing this on our knees. So it's literally not the same at all as an intense chest push-up. I'm going to be doing it on my knees too. It allows you to focus on the tricep, isolate the tricep. That's what we're trying to do here. All right, we're going to get back to it. So let's get back to the mats. Let's get back to the mats. If you need extra time, of course, just take your extra time, okay? So I'm going to be on my knees here, my ankles crossed, my hips forward, arms straight, but my elbows are rotated in. They're rotated in. So a conscious effort to rotate them in. You know, if you have them wide, normal, rotated in, they all do different things. So when we're in our tricep position, elbows are twisted in, right? And we're focusing on our triceps. So our triceps should really take over and ideally be what stands out here, right? If your chest is on fire, that's normal, right? Because our chest is still tired, okay? Elbows in, on our knees, ready. And begin. 20 seconds. And stop. Excellent work. Excellent work. So for me, I really feel this stand out in my triceps when I rotate them in, right? So it's okay. As long as you're doing the right motions, it eventually will click. It did not all click for me in the beginning or the middle, but it took me years to get these things down. So all good. Going back in 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Ready. And begin. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Excellent work. Still intense, still tough, obviously. Make sure our chest is up, shoulder blades back. We're actively recovering with our chest up. We're not slouched over if possible. Going back in 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Last set here, last set here. Ready. And begin. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Excellent work. Make sure you're giving yourself a bit of a tricep stretch across the body or overhead. All right. So now we're going to transition into core, and this should be a good core session today. Okay. So we're going to do something called a open and close, and we're going to do it from our knees because we're going to do this tight, super tight. So when we do this, we're going to be on our knees on all fours. We're going to slip one hand through, and it's as if you're reaching for something, okay? I want you to hold it, breathe out, feel your core tighten after you breathe out, reset. Breathe in, breathe out, hold, back. Breathe in, hold, back. 40 seconds, alternating sides. When you add these all together, it's as if you're tightening a bolt, a screw, right? Super tight with a wrench, but it doesn't get bigger. It just gets more tight. That's what all of us really want here, is be really, really tight and strong. Ready. And begin. Reach, breathe in, hold it, breathe out. After you breathe out, it's as if it just got tighter. Then reset, other direction. And this is how we're tightening our waist. This is a waist thinner exercise / stretch. Targeting the space between our rib and our hip bone, which is all muscular and can all be shape-shifted through consistent and proper exercising. Can't shape-shift body fat, but you can shape-shift muscle. And that space in between our rib and our hip is all muscle. It's like a belt. 10 seconds. And stop. it's like a really intense waist stretch, right? I'm feeling tight here in my waist. All right, so good for you, so good. Going back in a couple seconds here, going back in a couple seconds. Ready. And begin. That reach is so crucial. You're essentially reaching as far as you can. 20 seconds. Aiming for an object. 10 seconds. And stop. Whew. Nice. Nice work. Nice work. All right, we're going back in 10 seconds here. We're going back in 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Oh, 20 seconds. And stop. Good work. Good work. See that tightening of the waist, right? So if I was with you, right, as a client, and we had cable and dumb and weights, we'd be amplifying these twists and these obliques and these stretches. That's how I like to use the weight, is to amplify the stretch. Use the weight to help leverage your body, right? It's a different approach. So, okay, so this one is a bit funky too, but it's a pretty good one here. So what we're doing is a single leg glute bridge reach. So what the hell is that? So we are going to be on the ground, and we're going to be in a single leg glute bridge position with one arm up, one leg up. So if my left leg is extended, my right arm is extended. I'm lifting off the ground, so my glute is active right here, and I am reaching for my feet. So breathe in on the way down. Breathe out as you come up. Breathe in, hold, 1, 2, 3, breathe out. Going 20 seconds each side. Ready. And begin. Breathe in as you open. Breathe out as you come and touch your toes. Breathe in as you open. Breathe out and touch your toes. Make sure you're off the ground. Your bent leg is pushing your left glute up. And switch. You can feel that glute, that bent leg, that glute working. It's solid as a rock. Really try to reach for that toe. Really try and reach for that toe. Couple more seconds. And stop. Nice. Good work. All right, going back again in a couple of seconds here. Going back in a couple of seconds. Ready. And begin. And switch. And down. Last set here, last set here. Breathing in as you open. Breathing out as you reach for your toes. It might feel opposite. I get that. But that's how it goes. It's control the breathing. It's not easy. That's why everyone screws it up. Including like me when I was playing sports as a kid. Just because you play sports doesn't mean you know how to properly breathe, right? Those are not the same thing at all, right? All right, last set, ready, and begin. Instagram, I'm going to restart the IG in just a moment. Keep going, and switch. Instagram, keep going, stop in about 12 seconds, jump right back on. Couple more seconds for my other gang of YouTubers and Zoomers, and stop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Discard that. There we go. And boom. All right. Great work, team. Great work, team. Single leg glute bridge. All right. So now we're going to do plank twists. We're going to do plank twists. So we're going to be in a plank. And we're going to twist our body like this. We're rotating. We're rotating. So we're focused on our center, right? It's as if we got cut in half, right? And we are twisting our body towards the line that's cutting us in half. Think of it as like if you have a stick in your hands, right? And you rub your hands and that stick is just going like, just like that. Real tight. Think of it like that, right? All right, we're going in 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Couple more seconds. And stop. Good work. This is the last. So this is going to be the last exercise of the day, folks. Last exercise of the day. So we're putting all of our energy into this. All of our energy into this. Going back in 10 seconds here. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Ten seconds. I'm sorry, keep going, not 10 seconds. I'm sorry, keep going. I pranked myself. I didn't mean to do that. Keep going. And stop. Yeah. Yeah, just getting fumbling over here. Good job, good job. 20 seconds, last set of the day here. Last set of the day. 10 seconds, going all out. All right, this last set, we're going 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Ready. and begin. "20 seconds, folks. "10 seconds. And stop. Woo! We are all set. We are all set. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. We made it to another Community Sweat Saturday. Another one. Another one. Oh. Ooh, I think I fumbled a little bit at the end of the workout, but it's okay. Work got work. I am tired. I hope everyone enjoyed. And have an amazing weekend. Love you all. You guys are the best. Look at this. Look at what this has turned into. So amazing. And catch y'all next time.
Look at all these beautiful women. Oh, my God.
I know, what a superstar squad. Killer.
Great day.
Keep putting in
Thanks,
that work.
Ben.
Good job.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Susan. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. My mother's still hanging in, so I'm like down there every day.
No, for sure.
I went to pay and I can't remember